here we are. This is S.x Love Psychedelics, and I'm your host, Dr. Kat. Bringing you psychosexual conversations that will leave you intellectually turned on and hungry for more.
Before we started the show, I told Kat that I have had a recent entheogenic experience, and I didn't want to say exactly what it was that I did, but I want to share a story with you about it, if I may.
Oh my God, yes.
So I've been just super fucking bummed out about what's going on in our country right now. I am paying attention. I am up on what's going on. And a lot of my friends, when I start to talk about it, they completely collapse and check out.
Yep.
They cannot sustain the pain of the awareness of it.
Yeah.
I was with my best friend last weekend. I was speaking down in LA at the Health Span Summit on sex span. And I was talking to her a bit here and there. And after a while, I said to her, Mary, you need to pay more attention to what's going on here. You're a white woman, and it's your job to protect people and protect people who are coming up in the world. And you have a lot of benefits of being who you are. And it's not acceptable for you to check out of all of this. I know you don't like me to talk about it, and that's because you're afraid. And you're afraid because you don't understand what's going on. And that fear needs to be transmuted into awareness and knowledge so that you can make good decisions to protect yourself and to protect others and to move us toward the conscious, heart-connected world that is our future. And when I went to this particular weekend workshop experience, I entered into the group circle and said, I'm here to find hope for humanity. I'm extremely gutted about what I see happening in our country today and in the world, frankly, today. And, I was born in 1961. I came up through feminism, through the pill, through women's rights, through civil rights. I've been working my whole life to lift people up. I told you about the business mastermind that I run, the Intimacy Alliance. And one of my number one stated goals is to help people of color get into this mastermind so that we can, as the white people in the group, support and lift them up. So when I went to this weekend event, I said, I'm here to find hope for humanity. And I left that weekend with hope. And here's why. I left that weekend because I had an entheogenic experience, a series of entheogenic experiences in a communal setting where I was able to feel the connection to other, the connection to source, whatever you want to call it, connection to group consciousness, the connection to our humanity, to the good of people, to love, to happiness, to joy, to the future, and the fact that we are all in this together. And we can't do it without each other, but that this particular series of molecules that showed me this connection, the only other pathway I'd ever had to it was through clitoral stroking, through orgasmic meditation, through an expanded orgasm practice, which I'd love to talk to you about.
Yep.
Where I have felt many times the ability through orgasmic ecstasy to touch the connection to all of us and how we are connected. And I thought to myself, okay, we're going to be all right. Maybe not in my generation, maybe not in your generation, but we're going to be okay because this molecule can easily be replicated, synthesized. And I'm thinking Jim Jones shit here, where I just want to pass this molecule out like Kool-Aid to every human on the earth. So everyone can just be like, oh, fuck. Oh, wow, we're so powerful. We're so connected. We're such a beautiful species. Man, I just did not understand how connected we all are and what our possible beautiful future is. It was just like a massive opening, as many entheogenic and plant medicine journeys are. But it was a really rare and unique one where often what I've had are journeys that are and introspective
Yeah.
rather than extraspective. I just
Yeah.
made that word up. It's
Yeah,
not a word,
yeah.
but you get it. Makes sense, right?
That
Where it
makes
was
sense.
like I felt the web of connection to love and life and humanity.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, someday, it may not be in my lifetime, more and more people are going to have this experience and realize there's so much more for us to do to be connected together. That it's, yes, we're processing our pain, we're processing our emotions, we're processing our traumas a lot with plant medicines right now.
Yeah.
But I just happen to have, 25 years of doing that already. And I was interested in this next
Yeah.
level of connection. And man, it's a mind blower. It's beautiful.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for tuning in, lovers. And if you want to experience more ecstasy and sexual liberation, head over to sexlovepsychedelics.com and learn about how you can join me for any one of my online or live events. And while you're there, grab my free guide on sex and psychedelics. Remember, this podcast is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please contact your healthcare provider and local law before pursuing any of the products or psychedelics discussed. And one final note here. I make this show specifically for you. If you're loving the show, then be sure to leave me a review in iTunes or Spotify to let me know. Happy to be here and happy to serve. I'll see you next time on Sex, Love, Psychedelics.